Question 16. The diagram shows a tank in the shape of a cuboid. The tank is full of diesel. The volume, find the volume of the tank. So, the volume is base times height times length. Okay, so basically I'm going to multiply the three dimensions together to find the volume. So 30 times 50 times 55. Okay, again, calculator. 30 times 50 times 55 is 82,500 centimetres cubed, because it's a volume. They do give you the units already, so you don't need to worry about that. Right, the next part of the question says the diagram shows a container in the shape of a cuboid. It's 40 by 60 by 50. The container is empty. 45% of the diesel from the tank is spilled. The rest of the diesel is put in the container. Work out the height of the diesel in the container. Give your answer to an appropriate degree of accuracy. So 45% of the diesel from the tank. Now the tank is from part A, up here. Okay, so I'm needing 45% of that. So 45% of 82,500 centimetres cubed. Right, 45% of the decimal is 0.45. So I'm going to multiply 0.45 by 82,500. Okay, so times that by 0.45 gives me 37,125 cubic centimetres. Okay, that's how much has gone. That's what was spilt. Okay, the rest of the diesel is put in the container. So how much I need to figure out how much is left. So 55% of it is left. Well, I'm going to do 82,500 minus 37,125. So there is 45,375 cubic centimetres left, and I need to work out how high that is up the container. So I know my container's dimensions are 40, 60 and 50, okay, and I know how much diesel there is going into that container. So the next step, okay, is to figure out, using this here and this here, how many times those two multiplied together goes into the volume I've got left. So I'm going to do 60 times by 50. Well, 6 times 5 is 30, add on the 2 zeros I've ignored, so I'm going to do 45375 divided by 3000. So, again, get your calculator, 45375 divided by 3000, okay, and that is 15.125, and that is going to be the height. That tells me it goes how high up it goes. So 15.125 centimetres, and it says give it to an appropriate degree of accuracy. So it's very difficult to measure past a millimetre, so I would round this to one decimal place, so 15.1 centimetres.